Hey, it's Andy from Jans, and I'm here with Danny Olesh, the man behind Soundcraft UI. I'd like to throw to him, and he's going to talk about the UI24 and some of the new features and some of the highlights of this amazing product.
Thank you, thank you. Number one question I've been getting on all the shows is what's the difference between the UI24 and the 1612? So the easiest way to answer it is what are the similarities? And the only thing that's similar between the previous UI12 and 16 and the 24R are the handles. That's the only thing that we've kept it the same way. Everything else has been redesigned from scratch. Been listening to our customers, went back to the Studer team, to the Soundcraft team in the UK, all the resources that Harman have, and from scratch we've designed a fantastic sounding and feature-rich unit. 22 inputs, 20 mic preamps, 10 of them are on Neutrik combos, 10 of them are on XLR. These were design assisted by the Soundcraft team in Switzerland. We've got as well as 8 outputs here, which are either auxes or can be switched to matrix outputs, master left right, and 2 headphone outputs with separate digitally controlled volumes. Every input you have up to 250 millisecond latency. Every output you get up to 500 milliseconds of latency. We've got the same 4 effects processors, the Lexicon effects processors, but again enhanced presets. We've got enhanced presets on the 2 Digitech processors, and we have USB I/O. So this is a complete workstation audio interface to start with fantastic sounding quality, mic pre's 32 by 32 audio interface, low latency, ASIO and core audio drivers. Direct to multi-track recording. You can record directly to stick 22 channels to a USB stick, and obviously playback the 2 tracks that we were having before. From the point of view of Wi-Fi, we have dual antennas, one on the front, one on the back. Diversity system, so whatever's best it chooses, and dual frequency, 2.4 and 5 gig range as well. HDMI. On the UI24R, you can connect the HDMI screen directly to the unit. You can also connect the USB touch directly to the unit, and then you've got a multi-touch screen running the complete 24R instantaneously without connecting any other devices. The device implementation, the HTML5 implementation is still the same. I'll move over to this side and we'll look at a couple of other hardware features. Something that a lot of people wanted us to ask us is 6.8 kilograms, it's not heavy. IEC multi-voltage connector directly in the back. Okay? And here we have your Ethernet, HDMI, 2 USBs and a foot switch that can be assigned to a lot more functions at the moment. Let's look at a couple of other features on the screen that we can see here. This is the large slide out. You can still use the normal smaller slide out, but use the large slide out. Number one, you'll see we have VCA masters. VCAs can be programmed into the system with a spill, so the VCA can open up for you, you can close it, you can program it into mute groups, into view groups. An easy way to mix is to assign a mix here where you have your drums, your bass, your keys, your vocals, and you just spill them as you need to and back to your view group. Everything can be assigned very easily from the page. It's very, very quick to assign functions to view groups or mute groups or subgroups or VCAs, and you can name them as well now. So it's very quick to jump between different mute groups and view groups. Bank selects, you can jump between banks, and the system automatically calculates the size of your screen and will bank over the number of channels that it can view on the screen at the same time. If we go down to a channel, which is like a kick out and hit edit, you'll see we've got the Digitech same as before, EQ. We've got high pass and low pass filters now with selectable slope level. Okay, we've got the gates. Previously we just had a very simple gate. This is a complete gate system with built-in depth as well that you can select here to get a nice smooth entry into a channel without that click that's in there. Compression, same as before, nice DBX compression. We've got the 4 effects sends, although now you can have 3 reverbs if you wanted to do. To do that, you can actually assign the reverbs there directly to 2 reverbs in a room. So you can have up to 3 reverbs. Auxes, obviously 8. But these can be switched over to a matrix. So if you hold down and you switch to matrix, so your matrix contribution becomes from auxiliaries, from your subgroups, and from master. And as I said, all outputs have delays, so you can obviously set your delay output there if you wanted to. We have a complete patching system, so any input can come from any output. At the moment, I'm patched to a door. With a one-to-one click here, I can patch one-to-one directly to my door. I'm running a Mac here with the USB door plugged in, and that's where I'm getting my channels. You have another set of patching called Soundcheck. So you can have a complete different set of patching for your live system and for your Soundcheck system, and with a single key you can activate a Soundcheck mode. You can, again, assign any local input, USB-A or USB-B, which is the door input, to any channel. So you can go on input 9, but on the channel it'll come up as input 1. So it's a complete touch matrix in that sense. As in the recording section, you've got the multi-track config. You can select which channels you want to record, and then obviously play them back and record them directly on the system. Easy touch on the screen. If I'm running an iPad at the same time, obviously that'll give you the same functionality as we have on the screen here in real time. We've got the sync ID functionality there as well. If I've got that on an EQ page and I'm synchronized, as I change channels here, this will flick through to the right EQ channel automatically and follow me. So you can actually set up a PC with full web browsers on the screen, EQ, compression, metering, anything else, and everything will follow the main system.